Hey y'all, Chet here. Well, a lot of stuff has happened since last. Uh, Went out to Mission Mart, Goodwill, a bunch of yard sales this weekend. Found a bunch of neat things. One thing is this. First I seen it, I was like, oh, that's an awesome foot pedal. Turns out this is a guitar stand. See? Guitar footstool. And it pretty much stands up so you can have one knee up higher to rest the guitar on. So many times I was like, I wish I had something like that. Now I finally do, and I'm going to cut it apart. I figured I'll cut it in half. I know it's like, why it's so perfect that height? It's because if I cut it in half, I can have one over here too, so it won't look so stupid or weird. Anywho, next thing is, been needing sheet metal, any kind of flat, long metal pieces that I can use to cover. And when I was out, I found it was 3 pieces. It was actually, let's see, it was that. See, I bought 2 of them, and they were $1.50 each. I had to grab it, so that one's still not being used yet because it's really sturdy and I like it, so I don't know if I'm going to use it. Most likely I will because I need it. But this one, I went ahead and took apart because it wouldn't even fit in the car. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to take it apart anyways. Smashed it. Got a whole bunch of these nice long rods. They're square, have some holes in them. They don't take a whole bunch of force, bending in the middle, but going straight, they're pretty good. So I figured I could use those as maybe they go across to make it more sturdy there. Little things like that. Alright. Now the chair thing, as you see, I wanted to try to get as much of this information as I could to you so you were caught up. Alright, as you've seen in the Batman model car, which I'll put right here, we talked about how the inside has that nice little slope to it, which makes it so you lay down in the seat, which means the car can be a lot lower and you don't have your head sticking above the damn hood. Well, not hood, but you get the point. So, as you can see, the chair is at an angle. And how I did that is I welded a bunch of rods into here, like so. Drilled holes, put the rods in, measured them up at 21 inches each. This one was a little bit thinner, and I left it attached down here, but not attached up here, so it has a spring-like effect. These are all securely, these 2 are in really tight, but so when I have the seating, this board up here, pushed against there, and you get those bumps, it'll kind of help with a little bit of a shock. I might even put some spring back in here. But anyways, and then I put this across, so it comes up, as you see, and hooks onto the back. I welded back there. Damn, that hurt. Ow. Yep, it got me. Bit Wolverine right in the stomach. Alright, so welded those in, made a chair, had to hook it together, so I used those because it needs to stay together. It didn't really need hinges, but that was a lot better of an idea. And I couldn't find any screws that would fit in there, the small ones, so these are like really long honkers, and as you see in the back, see how far they stick out? I left those in there because when it comes back, it actually rests right on that bar. See that? So it's kind of a neat little feature, and I figured I'd leave that. The others, I cut off with one of my tools. See? So there you go. If your screws are too long and you need some short ones, go ahead and use them, and then cut them off at the back. Alright, well, so there's that part. Alright, now I'm going to tell you about the padding on the top and bottom, back piece, blah blah blah. This was the original padding that came with it, which I like. So this bottom part is going to be the butt padding. Might be actually better like that. I don't know. I haven't decided turn which way around. And then for the back, that of course is too small. So I went dumpster diving. Yay! Dumpster dive. Free stuff, free stuff. And guess what I found by the water? I found a motorcycle seat. Actually, a real nice condition. It was not like this when I found it. No, I destroyed it. So I got this nice leather, which will look awesome. You can all admit as a Batman chair. It looks Batman. And I took out the foam padding. It had a plastic inner core that held it all together, and had to rip that out. Bit the heck out of my finger. I was bleeding, and I was all worried about, like, you know, rust, so had to baby that for a couple hours last night. Anyways, I figured this is actually the exact same size. Here, so I don't have to tell you, I can just show you. Walk around, don't trip, don't hurt. Alright. Okay. The word perfect wasn't really the best way to describe it, but when I wrap the leather around it, I can just either staple it right to this, or I can cut this, make it fit better. Either or, it's going to go on there. So, and I'll cut right through here, because you can see it's got a really wonky shape. But I'll cut right where that line is, straight across, and that will be the headpiece. And for the rest of this stuff, I don't know. I might make a pair of armrests to go on the side instead of using those, because those are short and kind of that does not look like a Batman armrest. I'm sorry. So I might just have to make my own Batman armrest, because, you know, being Batman, even Batman's arms get tired. All right, did I catch you up to date? I think I did. Yeah. I removed the gas and brake pedal, switched them over. They did do what I thought when I said if I switch them over, they would be probably about the right size, length, and they were. It brought them up closer, but like I said, that is so much cooler than that. So, yeah, so that's going to go on those. Going to work on the seat. After I get the foam and stuff cut out, I'll give you a holler and let you see what's going on so you can follow along, or just watch as somebody builds their own Batmobile. Alright, take it easy, y'all. Later.